All right, I think we are good to go. I think the new stream is up and running. Let me go ahead and let's go ahead. We'll kill the thank you screen. Let me get the new chat window popped back up. Yay, there we are. Hello, Karoo. Hello, Glitch. Hello, Lemon Zest. Welcome back to the stream, my friends. How is everyone doing? IKEA Shark has made it. All of the awesome people are making their way over. Let me go ahead and advertise this stream as well. Give me just a second. I'm just going to make a post on social media. Come hang out after. Okay, and I'll just go ahead. We'll drop the link. And I'll post it in Discord for anybody who wasn't aware of it already. We'll do at YouTube. There we go, and I'll just push that into the general chat. That way, because I know not everybody signs up for the tags in the Discord, so there we go. Alright, we should be good to go now. Oh, hello peeps, welcome to the stream. So, yes. Oh my goodness, Vox Libre is something else, huh? I feel a little, not in a bad way, but like stressed from going through the nether and doing like all of that bridging over the lava. It was ridiculous. I seriously, like, my hands were literally sweating the entire time. I was so nervous that I was going to drop right into the lava at any second. I'm eating instant noodles. What kind of instant noodles? Because I have a little bit of a instant noodle snob, and there are some instant noodles that are better than others. I hate cup ramen or like cup noodle or any of those like really cheap ones. They're disgusting. Chicken nuggets, you can't go wrong with chicken nuggets. Everybody loves chicken nuggets. If somebody says they don't like chicken nuggets, I'd tilt my head at them and be like, what are you crazy? Like, who doesn't like chicken nuggets? Unless you're like vegan, I guess that makes sense. But like, don't they make vegan chicken nuggets? I'm pretty sure I've had some, and they're pretty good. I'm pretty sure vegan chicken nuggets aren't bad either. Yeah, I can get into the dinosaur nuggets. You know? Like, oh no, the T-Rex fell into the ketchup tar pit of doom. Oh no, only one way to save him. Yum yum yum. Oh wait, that's not saving him. I'm putting him out of his misery. Oh, hello Charlotte, welcome to the stream. Turkey dino nuggets. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I would try that. I would definitely try that. That would be yummy. Turkey nuggets? Ooh. I wonder if they'd be a little more dry though, because turkey's usually a little bit more dry than chicken is. What is corned beef? Corned beef is like salted beef. Oh, I love corned beef. Corned beef and cabbage. Yummy. I love that. I don't know how long I'm going to stick around because I'm doing Sharky work right now. Yay! Oh, we've got to touch base very soon, Charlotte. Probably some point this week. You, Hazelnut, and a couple of others. Julia, I got to get in contact. I got to circle back with them and start getting like interviews set up for the Sharky video, for the new Sharky video. Yeah, I got in touch with everybody last week and I'm like, okay, I need a couple of days, but I just wanted to like put feelers out there for everybody. And like, yeah, I really do want to do an updated Sharky video. I'm gonna do like basically all of like my like popular content from before. I'm gonna redo it as Rain because one, it's a year out of date and they deserve an update because they're awesome projects. And two, I deserve an update because I'm an awesome project. Hehe. So anyways, most of my either content was made as numbers, so people still go to those videos and I guess it can be a little confusing. I got gifted membership a long time ago, but I haven't been seeing your streams recently. That's okay. It's good to have you back. A lot of people have been very generous with the memberships recently, especially because we were trying to raise money for the wheelchair, which we successfully did. So we're good there. Oh, don't worry. Kenshi is coming up. Actually, let me open up Steam real quick. Let me see if it was even on sale. That was one of the things I was waiting for. Let me actually, we'll take a look at Steam. Let me see if Kenshi's, because like I'm pretty sure the sale started or is starting or has started. Oh yeah, it started like 2 days ago. Yay! Okay, let me look at my wish list. Hold on, let me pull it up on stream so we can all look together. Oh, look at that. Almost everything I want is on sale right now. Actually, somebody just gifted me Celeste, so that one's good to go. Actually, I have to redeem that gift. But somebody got me a copy of this already. Kenshi is only $11.99, so I'll purchase that once we're done. Ooh, Dwarf Fortress. The sale's not as good on it as I thought. This isn't that great. I'm not gonna buy it for a $10 discount. Doom Eternal I might pick up. Doom the Dark Ages is awesome, but I just like... Yeah, obviously no. This game is so funny. It's a little bit adult, but it's so funny. Alright, yeah. Oh, this game I want to do too. This one looks pretty good. Alright, yeah, but I'm definitely picking up Kenshi. Because as soon as we're done with the Vox Libre playthrough, we are definitely doing Kenshi. I cannot wait to do Kenshi. I am so excited. I have been, like, waiting, seriously, like, a month for Kenshi to go on sale so that I can buy it. Oh yeah, no, I've got plenty of, and like I said, like when you all recommend games to me, if I'm interested in them, I put them on my wish list, which means I haven't bought the game yet. But I put it there because if anybody wants to buy a copy of the game for me, obviously, like I'll thank you on the stream. You know, I'll dedicate the playthrough to you since you purchased the game. I should remove it from the. It will be removed right now because I'm about to redeem the game. I just didn't want to redeem it with the screen on. I'm pretty sure it removes it automatically once you redeem it. Hold on, let me redeem it real quick. Accept the gift. Yay, okay. Alright, so now if I go to my wish list, hold on. See if it worked. So go to store, wish list. And it automatically removed it. Yeah, I just needed to redeem the game. Have I ever played Worms Armageddon? So I played Worms like a really long time ago, but I don't recall playing Armageddon. I want to say it was like Worms 2 or Worms 3, but like I could be misremembering all of that. I remember playing one of those at some point. It was a really long time ago though, if I'm just being real. Actually, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna get another glass of water. It is gonna be like 90 degrees here. I am very thirsty today. Give me just 1 second. Alright, I am back. Cat, you want to know something cool? There are about 20 quadrillion ants on Earth. That is actually really cool. I like ants. I want to get an ant farm. Like one of those self-contained ones. That'd be really cool. I used to have an ant farm when I was a kid. It was the old one. The really old school one. Do you think you can win without fire or chemicals? Wait. I feel like I'm missing context there. Wait. If the ants ever tried to kill all of humanity, it'd be 2.5 million per human. Do you think you could win without fire or chemicals? No, absolutely not. Here, I've got a story about that. So I was in basic training, and anybody who is unfamiliar with the south part of the United States, we have a breed of ants down there called fire ants. They don't live in the north, right? But if you live down south, you will come across them, and they're extremely aggressive. If you get anywhere near them, or their nest, they will immediately pour out in like violent fury and start attacking whoever is the closest thing to their nest. So we were sitting outside one time in the field, and we're not supposed to, like in basic training, you're not supposed to get up and do anything. You're not supposed to stand up like without being told or anything, right? So because of this mindset, because of this, there was a recruit, and they had accidentally sat down on a fire ant mound. And I kid you not, for like 5 minutes, they let these fire ants crawl all over them and let them bite and sting the crap out of them until they shot up and stood up, and they're like, sir, permission to move, sir, I'm being bit by fire ants. And then the drill instructor is like, what the? Move! Obviously move! Like, you don't need to ask permission to do that. It was hilarious. I mean, obviously it was really bad. Their entire arm was covered in these red bumps from all the bites and the stings they got. It was horrible. I can't even imagine how painful it was, because I've only gotten a couple of them and they hurt really bad. Like, I mean, this person's arm was completely covered, and it only took a couple minutes. So I don't think humanity is prepared to deal with a war with the ants. I think the ants will win easily. There's just too many of them. Look, listen, we have to sleep eventually, and that's when they'll get us. My internet went garbage again. I couldn't hear the story. Oh, clip it. Somebody clip it, and then I'll turn it into a YouTube short. It'll be cute. Oh yeah, I just wanted to remind everybody too that I am going to be communicating with more people inside of the Discord server, just so you know, because my personal DMs are out of control these days, and there's too many people messaging me. So I want to know, the best place to get a hold of me going forward is going to be the Discord server. I need to keep an eye on that. I need to make sure it stays well moderated. I do have moderators there, obviously, who are helping out, right? But I need to pay more attention to that. It is growing and it's getting bigger. So the best place to talk to me and chat with me is going to be the Discord server from now on. I'll drop a link for anybody who still wants to participate in that. So give me a second. I'll go ahead and get a link to it. But that is still going to be the best way to like chat with me going forward. And I'm going to try my best to always be available there, like at least a couple times a day, so that we can all chat and get caught up with each other. And like I said before too, I'm also going to start doing the voice chats more. So just hard because like I sit here for like 4 hours a day and talk with my voice, and it's hard for me to get motivated to get back into another voice chat again. Now you can tell me what you think about BDT6 and how it's like $1.40. Hey, if it's that cheap, I'll pick it up. Here we go. So for anybody who wants to participate in the Discord, I'll leave a link there. And we can all hang out there. I have to skip tomorrow's stream. I'm on a funeral. Aw, I'm really sorry to hear that. My condolences. Rain is getting famous. I'm not... Listen, I still don't think I'm getting famous. I'm a very small YouTuber with a very small YouTube channel. Right? Like, I'm very enthusiastic. I'm very determined, right? But I don't think I'm popular. I do not consider myself popular at all. Consider myself maybe, I don't know, semi-relevant? What's a good mid-tier? How about that? Mid-tier. Oh, where's that post I posted yesterday? I made a post on social media, and it was a joke. It was a self-depreciating joke. It was like, Rain, can you describe yourself in one word? And I was like, yes. And I posted a picture of these cotton balls, and the brand name was called Basic. And that was the joke. Like, can you describe yourself in one word? Yeah, basic. Thought it was silly. I am skipping tomorrow. It's fine. You just so you know, just to clarify with everybody, it's okay to skip the live streams. You don't have to always make every single one. I live stream 4 to 5 times a week. It's okay. In fact, actually, I would probably say that my live streams are probably the least priority thing that should be like in your lives. Like, if you happen to make it here, it's wonderful. I love it. But, you know, obviously I want everybody to take care of all the things they need to take care of first. I'm a cute tier YouTuber. Ooh, are we making new tiers? Wait, but where would that fall on the tier list? Because we already have S tier, right? So is cute tier like somewhere between? Describe Rain in one word. Basic. Rain. Somebody just wrote Rain. Describe Rain in one word. Rain. Rain is rain. I like that. Rain is raining. There you go. Now it's like a triple pun. Or a quadruple pun. Depends on how you phrase it. A raindrop shaped careless. I'm triple S. Aw. You're all too nice to me. Rain is like water. Water is very basic, right? I mean, you don't get much more basic than water. Well, the only thing more basic than water is like a basic, like as in like, you know, pH level. How basic am I? I'm pretty basic. Listen, do I need to take the pH test for you? I'll show you my results. This rain is not acid rain, it's basic rain. But here's the thing too, I think a lot of people forget that like bases can still hurt you. Like they can still burn you pretty badly. Not just acids. I never understood that. Like, they always advertise like smart water and stuff like that. Has anybody ever seen that in the stores? I've never understood like buying fancy water. They're like, oh, this is artisanal water. And it's like, this is water. It's not artisanal. How do you artisanal water? Right? Like, I can understand if you artisanal tea, right? Because you're brewing it in a very specific way, or maybe you brew it in a very specific way, right? But how do you artisanal water? You just, like, put a spigot up to a stone, like, spring in the ground and you just open it up. There's no art involved. What is it, the art of the drill? I mean, come on. Like, I'm sorry, but like your overpriced Fiji water is exactly that. It's overpriced. It's extremely overpriced. And sure, you can argue it's got alkaline and it's like pH balance. Sure. I still don't think it's worth the extra cost. Like, you could just find natural spring water that's just more to your liking, and I don't know, it's just water, right? Like, is it really that important? I drink tap water all the time. I drink it at room temperature. It's fine for me. I don't know. I'm not that picky. I'm really not that picky. I'm not, like, you will never see me toting around like a thing of Fiji water or smart water or anything like that unless somebody bought it for me. Because I'm sure as hell not spending my own money on it. Like, if I'm gonna go spend my own money, I'm gonna go to the pharmacy and I'm gonna buy the cheapest, like, big 1-gallon jug of water I can find. They're usually like $1 something. That's the strategy. I'm gonna spend like $3 on a small bottle of water. What are you, smoking crack? Like, absolutely not. That's insane. I'm sorry. Like, I know I'm crashing out over bottled water, but Jesus Christ. Like, and think of the environmental impact too. Like, there's just so many wasted bottles of plastic just getting chucked right back into the ocean. Because, you know, like, 90% of people don't recycle. They just throw it back in the garbage, so. If you want to break, fancy water, might as well just drink distilled water. At least some effort went into making it. I mean, yeah, because they have to boil it. Oh, there we go. Hey, listen. My boiling method for water is artisanal. Listen, nobody can boil water in an art form like I can. Like, could you imagine, like, you can only use artisanal with, like, certain things like that, too? Like, because you can't say I'm an artisanal artist, right? Like, my drawing, like, could you imagine somebody be like, yes, this is an artisanal graphite drawing? It's like, I'm aware it's art. Like, we're literally looking at it. Like, you could say artisanal beer, right? You could say artisanal bread. You could say art, but you can't say artisanal art. Wow, what kind of art are you doing? I do artisanal art. You don't say. I'm sorry, I'm definitely... Can you tell I'm, like, I'm a little tired? I get a little goofy and silly when I'm tired like this. Whoop, hold on a second. I'm not sure if anybody heard the dogs barking, but I got a dog with me. Try to keep them very quiet. Because they will bark at literally everything. Like, you make the wrong sound, and they'll start barking. Yep, just like that. Oh, what is going on currently with the dogs is that a smoke detector located somewhere in this building is now, like, sending off, like, the low battery signal. The dog can hear it and is flipping out over the sound because it doesn't know what it is. But, like, every time it gives the little warning beep, the dog is like, what the... It's actually really funny if it wasn't, like, such loud barking. I think she's used to it already. Oh yeah, I've been watching someone's dogs, like, during the day, just to help them out a little bit, and, well, you know. It's something to do. It's something to do other than YouTube and drawing all the time. I'll post some pictures of the dogs later. I think I just heard Cerberus. I mean, technically, that wouldn't be too far from the truth. My PNG tuber model. Oh yeah, your model is really cute, by the way. I love the red and the blue. It's so cool. It really is. I'm kind of envious. Maybe I should have done different color parts of my hair too, but it's a little late. I mean, you know what? I'm happy with my hair. It's fine. So exciting. I'm gonna do another PNG tuber video. It's not gonna be the same software, but I found out that they forked that software. So I'm gonna probably do a follow-up video just to kind of cover it for everybody. I mean, it's pretty easy to make. Ari, you could probably even do it with the drawing I already made for you. You just need to, like, draw in your own mouth. But, like, drawing in a mouth is actually really easy because all you gotta do is kind of like what I did. It's 2 frames, one for open, one for close, and that's it. You already have the closed version on your drawing, so you just need to draw an open mouth and alternate the 2 images. And the blinking's really easy too because, like, well, alright, drawing an eye is way harder, but, like, it's not as difficult as you think it might be. I'm not, unfortunately, I'm still not in a position to do any more commission or drawing requests. In fact, like, I might actually have the difficult conversation with a few people and be like, yes, I know you want to pay me money right now to do art, but like, I'm gonna have to say no because I'm really not set up for it. Like, yes, I did that drawing. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me go look at that drawing that I did yesterday. Did everybody see the drawing I did? I posted it on the YouTube channel and in the Discord. Here we go. That's the drawing I did yesterday, but this is a really bad photo of it. Unfortunately, I didn't really have a choice. You can only take a picture of it, and I couldn't even get like the full like drawing on the screen. So that sucks. So like part of this is still cut out. Like this is not even the full drawing. I just like got as much as I could and just tried to crop it as best as I can. But I like this. I feel like I'm making really good progress these days. Like, this was drawn 100% without any reference, so I didn't reference anything in this. This is just me drawing off of memory. So I had to remember the shape of the hands, the elbows, like how to draw like angel wings, like my own bows, my hairstyle, everything. I had to do all of this from memory. And I think I got like a really good amount of it done just from memory. It's still a little off. You can see like where the shoulders are kind of tilted a little weird and stuff like that, and maybe the shape of the head's a little off, but for doing absolutely no reference, 100% memory, just from my imagination, I'm pretty happy with this. This was a nice little skill test for me. It's a pretty cool drawing. I think it's neat. If nothing else, it's interesting. It inspires confidence. That's what I like about it. Well, it's so cool. Like, I mean, like, one of the things I never need to worry about is, like, doing graphics for my YouTube channel. Did I ever tell anybody the story that I had somebody, like, who was an artist try to sell me art? And I'm like, you know I'm an artist too, right? I literally was like, oh, sorry, I'm coughing a lot. I don't mean to cough. Apologies, sorry about that. So I had, a girl come up to me recently and she's like, hey, I can draw emojis for you. And I'm like, hey, I draw emojis too. I'm an artist. I'm like, I do my backgrounds for my YouTube channel. I do my own banners, right? I've even designed my own character. And they're like, wow, that's really cool. So you want to buy emojis from me? And I'm like, no, I don't want to buy emojis from you. I'm an artist too. Like, how thick are you? Like, really? Like, you're going to try to sell art to an artist? And like, their art seems okay, but like I'm suspicious that they were using AI anyway, so you can't really trust that. I don't trust a lot of these like random artists that are just selling random art randomly. Right? Like, I mean, like I want to see a good portfolio of like their own stuff that they've worked on for a long time. And even if the artist isn't the best artist in the world, if I just happen to like their style, it doesn't matter if the quality of the art is necessarily the best. I've had people say that about my artwork too, where they're like, I don't care if you think it's the ugliest thing in the world. I think it looks good. So I like it. Art's super subjective anyways, right? People like things for different reasons. One person will love one drawing and the next person will absolutely hate it. Oh, the sip emoji doesn't get a lot of love? Yeah, It's of one of my older style ones too, and also the Rain Angry one doesn't get a lot of love either. So we'll go ahead and we'll put those up in the chat. I need to redraw some of these, like, because they're in my old uniform. Like the Rain Sip and the Rain Angry and the Rain Pout are all like wearing my military style one. The Vocaloid style one. But I do plan... Oh, also, if the community does make any emojis too, I will add them to the Discord and the YouTube. I know that some people have also been boosting the Discord server recently too. I really appreciate that. I put in 2 boosts recently as well to the server to try to help out with that. Oh, hello, Shards. Welcome to the stream. Baba Rain? I love Baba Rain. I think Yassine made that for me and then showed me how to do it because I was like, whoa, how did you do that? Oh, hello, Olaf. How am I doing? I'm doing well. We just wrapped up Vox Libre. We finally made some progress in the Nether. Like, so we finally found a spot where we can collect the Ender Pearls, and we need to... Now we need to be... Aw, Escape, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Let's see. We've got 5 new memberships, so everybody drop some love in the chat for Escape Goat for being so generous and getting 5 new memberships for everybody. Thank you so much. Like I said, I say it all the time, but like this stuff like this is so helpful for the channel. It really is. And I always like when everybody has a chance to be able to participate and be able to play with like the fun emojis and stuff like that. And that's why like I kind of want to make it a community thing. So if anybody makes any fun stuff for like the YouTube chat or for the Discord, I will add it. I voted your MC stream, not gonna lie. I would have yelled at everything, do it right. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm a huge wreck for that. One of the former maintainers for Vox Libre who like actually worked on the project and helped develop it, they found my YouTube channel like over a year ago and used to give me a ton of advice, and they would leave comments all the time, and they'd be like, you know, watching you play makes me super stressed out because they play very defensively where I play very like aggressively and very offensively, and also I don't think things through. And they like, I've even had them in my chat before. They're like, Rain, why aren't you sleeping? Why did you get into bed already? Oh my gosh, like you're doing this to yourself. It's so great. It's always in good fun though. Oh, hello, Mr. Lower. Welcome to the stream. You know, you very rarely speak up, Mr. Lower. I see you all the time. You usually only say goodbye. You very rarely speak up, but that's okay. I just want you to know, I always notice you when you do say something. I kind of feel bad though, because it's like you're always like kind of hiding out in the back, and I'm not always sure that you're there or not. But you're there more often than not, so don't worry, I see you. I try to pay attention as much as I can. It's getting harder these days with so many people. That was the other reason why I was like, yeah, we all have to start talking to Raid in the Discord server, because it's like really getting hard for me to keep up. It's starting to, like, even like doing like the YouTube comments, I blew it off for 2 days, just 2 days. There had to be over like 25, 30 comments for me to like go through and reply to. Thankfully, I only had to moderate one. I only had to moderate one comment for being transphobic. So we're making really good progress there. We're getting less hate and more love. If what Yassi showed you was Robot is Chill, check the bot's info section for a surprise. Oh, yeah, that's actually what she used. I'll have to check that out after stream. Getting haters is a sign of growth. What was that old saying? Like if you're running into bad guys, that means you're going in the right direction. That's the way I'm looking at it, right? I don't respond to them. I don't feed the trolls, right? I don't say anything to them. I just remove their comments. I shadow ban them from the channel so they can't leave more comments. And yeah, I just try to move on. It was a little harder to ignore it before because I wasn't getting so many positive comments, right? I would sometimes get more transphobic comments than I would get positive comments. But now, now when I go through the comment section, it's just like, it's either about the video, it's about the thing we're doing, it's a funny comment, it's a a cute comment, it's somebody meowing, right? And it's very rarely like, "Oh, this girl is not really a girl," like, or something stupid like that, some sort of bigoted comment. Because that used to be, I don't wanna say it was, like, pervasive, but I wanna say, like, chances were good, like, out of 5, you'd get every 2 out of 5, you would get, like, a really transphobic comment. I'm on vacation, but kinda regret it because I'm bored out of my mind. I mean, I never take vacations anymore, if I'm being realistic. I don't think I've been on a proper vacation in at least 2.5, 3 years now. The last time I went anywhere was Taiwan, and that was, like, 2 weeks, and it was so hard for me to travel there. I did, like, get on the plane in, like, a wheelchair, and they had to, like, push me to the airport in a wheelchair, and I don't know, the whole thing was, like, pretty embarrassing. They have to, like, load you on the plane first into your seat, and, it was 12 hours of sitting in the same spot, and I could barely move after the flight. It was just not worth it. People meow and still can't wrap my head around it, probably because I can't, well, that's because you might not be a cat person, and I'm a cat girl. Meow meow. Meow meow meow. Meow meow. That's how trans girls communicate. We just communicate through a series of meows and electrical buzzes. I mean, I that's kinda like what I'm doing these days with, like, taking the weekends off. Like, I really need 1 or 2 days a week where I'm just like, "Okay, no YouTube, no comments, no responding," right? Like, if I wanna go in the Discord or hang out on social media, I'll do that, right? But, like, no YouTube for 2 days a week. Like, that way I don't go crazy. Because otherwise, like, it's so easy to fall into the content creation, like, cycle where, like, you're constantly needing to make, like, content all the time and you feel like you can't ever break away from it. So, I gotta just, like, get out of that mindset that I always need to be constantly doing something for the channel and give myself, like, a 2-day break every week. I meow as a stim, I swear. I mean, there's so many good reasons to meow. I even heard some people do it to, like, help with their voice training. Dark Raven music is so good, and the artist is a cutie, of course. And Dark Raven is my brother. Dark Raven's like one of the first people who started watching my live streams. I know I brought it up a million times already, but I also have a link down to their YouTube channel in the description below, so definitely go check out their music. They're awesome. We also have JVPKO's music too. I have a link down to their, I think it's their Bandcamp or like SoundCloud. I can't remember what I picked. I'm lacking some IRL human interaction. Thankfully, I've been doing a little bit better there. I've been trying to get a little bit more out into the community. That's also part of the reason why I want to take the weekends off, especially with the new wheelchair coming. I'm going to be able to do more things. So I'll be able to go out to the park. I'll be able to go out places. I'll be able to go, like, meet up people again. Like, because I won't have, like, a stupid $250 wheelchair that wasn't designed to go anywhere except for inside of your home. Like, I'll actually be able to go do real life things again and not be like, oh, I'm too tired or I don't have the longevity to stand through that, like, horribleness, right? Like, I'll actually be able to sit and be there and be mobile and get on the grass and maybe even do some, like, really simple hiking trails with the new wheelchair. Who knows? Well, we'll see. The world is my oyster now. I just gotta get the chair. Charlotte is an awesome developer. She sure is, and she's adorably cute. And she works on one of my favorite softwares of all time, Sharky. It's been more than a month since I have talked with anybody other than the 4 people I see every day. Oh goodness, that sucks. Yeah, I'm trying to get out more and more these days too. Like, it's really a good idea too. You, like, because if you keep interacting with the same people over and over again, you kind of get stuck in an echo chamber, and it's not great because you'll end up like with your own internal biases going to that same person because you'll know they'll give you the answer you'll like, right? Like, for example, and I'm not saying Charlotte does this, right? But let's say I was looking for a certain type of answer and I go to Charlotte and I know, hey, if I ask Charlotte this question in a certain way, she'll give me the answer I want because I know her and we're really good friends, right? But that's not gonna help me. That's not giving me an objective answer. That's me kind of knowing someone well enough to know that if I pose the question the right way, to get something positive, even though it's not really a positive thing, right? It's like you can kind of engineer it a little bit, and that's like where these echo chambers and like biases start to form. So it's always a good idea to meet new people and then to like also show them things and get brand new opinions you've never heard before. And even if you don't like those opinions, right? They're at least fresh takes on something that you were doing, and it's not like, you know what I mean? Hopefully I've explained this well. Oh, hello, Ava. Welcome to the stream. It was nice having you here, Glitch. I hope you have a great day. Oh, hello, Charlie. Welcome back. Glitch. Oh, it was good to see you. Jake, welcome to the stream. Sorry if I missed you earlier. Boy, we got so many people coming and going. It's like the changing of the guards. Some are leaving, some are coming. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I had a good chance to rest over the weekend, got a drawing done. Can't really scan it. Oh, hello, Gombic. Welcome to the stream. It's a nice crisp 1:20 in the morning. Hey, that's when I woke up for the first time. I think I was messaging in the Discord chat around like maybe 1:30, 2:30 in the morning. I can't remember exactly when. I managed to fall back asleep. I very consistently will wake up in the middle of the night. Like, usually after like anywhere between 2 to 4 hours of sleep. The raid cycle, creatures going in and out of raid's chat. Hey, that's also how you could refer to my sleep too. The sleep cycle. Well, you call it the water cycle, right? Isn't that what it's called? The water cycle? We'll call it the water cycle. We won't call it like sleeping. I'm evaporating. I'm changing forms. The rain needs to evaporate for a while and then just like reform back into a cloud again. See, what you're seeing now is me raining upon you, and then after the stream I need to like kind of coalesce and turn back into a cloud again. All-nighter tonight, 4 hours of sleep. Tomorrow, no sleep the next night, then overnight shit. Oh my goodness, Charlie, you're gonna have to sleep eventually. That kind of reminds me of like what my schedule was like when I was at the warehouse. It was awful. I was only supposed to be working 12-hour shifts overnight, but they were more like 14 to 16-hour shifts, and I like basically even would joke with the like one of the like the actual like building managers. I was like, can you just put a cot in here? I just won't leave. I'll just sleep here. You know, give me a food stipend. I'll just move into the building. You just keep me here all the time. Sleep is for the weak, and I am weak. I can get pretty weak sometimes too, Karu. You're in good company. Oh, goodness. See, I take a couple of days off from streaming, and now my voice is all tired again from streaming only for a couple of hours. Like, technically, we've only been chatting for like 3 hours. I'm already exhausted. Just finished my 13-hour shift as well. Goodness, Charlie. Well, at least you're a hard worker. 8 hours tomorrow, 7 the next, then a day off. The one thing I did like about working that warehouse job is, like, I got pretty much unlimited overtime. And that's really the only reason I put up with it, is because the overtime was so good. So good. I'd make so much money in overtime. And if you're a hard worker who can put in the hours, right, and you can get stuff done, they'll give you, like, all the overtime you want. It's, like, without question. Like, and if you need to stay late, like, my boss would never question me. If I was like, hey, I need to stay for an extra 3 hours tonight to finish this up, they wouldn't even ask me what's going on. They'd just be like, yeah, do whatever you gotta do. We trust you. If you say you need the overtime, Rain, we believe you. We believe you. If there's anybody who's gonna not fake overtime, it's gonna be me. Yeah, exactly, Charlie. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not bad, right? But like the problem is like one, that's the kind of work I've been doing for so long in my life, and two, I can't do it anymore, being obviously disabled. Like I don't even think I can comfortably sit on a forklift all day and just even do that part of the job. Like I've only been sitting here for a couple of hours and my hips are already aching. I'm in pain. It's not great. It's not great. Like even sitting in front of a desk doing basically nothing but having fun still sucks. I can't survive more than 40 hours per week. That's the thing. At my old job too, before I had to leave that due to stress and because of like my disability, I was working like almost 50, 60 hours a week. It was way too much pressure on me. I could not handle that. That was like way too much. That was way over the top. Also, Rain, what is with your throne list? Haha. Wait, what's going on with it? Wait, what's going on with my throne? Hold on, I gotta go check my throne now. What is going on with my throne? I haven't looked at it in a couple of days. Let's see here. I don't know. What is going on with my throne? Looks like there's a bunch of stuff on here still. I mean, I don't know what the question is. There's a couple of things on here that I need. Some art supplies. Yeah, like the figures. The figures would be really helpful. Wait. Oh, the headband, the cow headband. I wanted to get that as a joke. It's cute. I just like it. If that's what you were commenting on. Holy, Twitch is burning up. Well, I'm glad I avoided that platform. I stopped dual streaming there a while ago. I have no interest in Twitch anymore. I don't care about it. What, Raid? Why is the stream title that? Oh, because, you know, we were in the nether when we were playing Vox Libre, and now we're into the fire. I don't know, I like to name the stream titles like something silly. I think the last one, like the last time we did it, it was called Post Voxel Clarity. I just like to come up with stupid things. Oh, have a good night, Ari. You sleep well, my friend. Oh, I'm getting hungry. I think what my plan for the rest of the day is going to be is I'm going to go make some lunch here in a second, and then I am going to probably take a shower. Definitely want to do that. And then I got to go finish my laundry. I got to fold it. I got to put it away. And then I got to try to figure out like one more time how to reconfigure my stream setup so that we don't run into the same issues we've been running into every morning. I don't watch Twitch at all. What is even going on there? People are just like unhappy in general. And it started a couple months ago with like people having to like not be able to keep their streams up or something with like storage. Oh, what happened? Oh, no, we're not doing too much. We're just BSing about, like, random stuff. Like, actually, let me see what's going on with the whole Twitch drama. Let me look it up. Twitch drama. There we go. Hey, look, there's a whole Reddit dedicated to it. Oh. The wiki's been disabled. Okay, I don't understand the pirate software hate. I don't know. Oh, I guess, like, people are getting, like, banned for talking about, like, certain types of, like, software. I don't know. That's what it seems. Seems to be going on here. That's what I think? I don't know. I don't know. That's what I think is going on. It could be. I could be wrong there. Something about pirate software and people are getting banned. Oh, pirate software is a streamer. It's not about piracy. Okay, alright, so I misread that. Okay, alright, but you can see where the confusion came from, right? I was like, oh, pirated software. Well, okay, that's a weird thing, but okay, sure. Alright, so pirate software is a streamer. Okay, well, I guess pirate software got banned. I don't know of them, clearly. If I did, I would have probably put 2 and 2 together on that one, and probably still ended up with 6 somehow, but, you know. Wait, I bought the cow ears. I want proof that you received my gift. Oh my goodness. So wait, I have to post a picture with the cow ears on my head? Okay, I'll do that. You know what? God damn it, I should have done the cat ears. I should have done the cat ears. I really wanted the cat ears too. Oh, by the way, if anybody does, like, does anybody know how the throne actually works? Like, for those who are actually interested in like doing that. Like, and again, this is all optional. Nobody has to help me. Like, that's the whole point of this, is it's like supposed to be um it's supposed to be like a crowdfunding thing to help me get supplies and things that I need for like the channel. So, but hold on, let me pull it up on stream so people know like what it is and what we're working on. Hold on, I gotta change the view. Go over to Firefox. Here we go. So here's my Throne account. And as you can see here, like I have like different figures. I've got like, you know, new earphones, like this acoustic sound blocking stuff, a new chair. I've got like hand models, like just different like stuff, different supplies and things here that I need, right? If you see something on here that you want to get for me, you can still get me something that I don't have listed here. You just click surprise gift, and then you can just start searching for things you want to send. Again, this is all optional. You don't have to do any of this, but just something. This is the only way I will accept gift from anybody though, under any circumstances. So I just want to make this part like super abundantly clear for everybody. I will not be setting up a PO box or anything like that. If you don't get me a gift through Throne, I don't get the gift, I don't receive the package. This has so far been the safest way for me to interact with my fans in this capacity. I don't want AirTags mailed to me. I don't want any, like, creepy, weird business going on. Nobody knows where I live because of this. I get all your gifts. I've made an unboxing video before, so you could... I promise you this works just fine. So if anybody ever wants to send me something stupid or silly, they can. They've got to do it through Throne though. I won't accept like a letter from a fan. I'm sorry, I just like can't do that. It's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. I'm sorry. I don't want to accidentally bring home an AirTag one day. Like that's just, I have a nightmare like scenario about that. Like, and like I'm a trans girl, right? It only takes one bad person to be able to figure out where I am, and that's a huge problem for me. Raid, I will throw you an entire live turkey. They have snacks on there. You can buy me candy. You can buy me soda. You can buy me like different things. And if you buy me something like that, like I will absolutely make a YouTube short and I'll try it. So like if you send me snacks, right? I'll make a YouTube short trying your snacks that you recommend, right? If you buy me a thing of ramen, I'll cook it. I'll eat it. Why not, right? I did turn off certain types of gifts though, so you can't get me everything. There are things that are restricted where I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want you purchasing that for me. I'm good. I'm gonna take a hard pass on that one, right? But there are things you can't purchase for me, but you know, as long as it's like above board, I'll accept the gift and I'll even like film it so that you can see that I got it, and I'll let you know what I think about it. Have I ever had Pocky? Pocky's great. I love Pocky. Japanese candy is really good. Taiwanese candy is really yummy too. Chinese candy's okay. It's hit and miss. Kind of depends on what you get. I wonder if I've had... Wait, they make peanut butter soda. No, I've never had peanut butter soda. But that sounds like a very dangerous combination, IKEA Shark. I don't know about that one. We could harass Rain with Pocky? Yeah. Like I said, you go through the throne, right? So, like, here we are, right? So, like, let's say you want to buy me a snack, right? Like, so you could type in Pocky, right? You hit enter, and here's all the different Pocky you can buy for me. You can just add it to the cart, and you can just gift it to me, and it'll get sent in the mail. And you can do any kind of snacks, so like we just type snacks in general, right? They have all these different snacks that you can send me. Just kind of depends on what you want. Right, like you can, I don't know, what's another snack? Let's do, what's my favorite brand of ramen? Sam Yang Ramen? There we go. So like, you want to send me like some of my like, wait, they don't have the ramen? Where's the ramen? I want the hot ramen. Fire ramen. No, I don't want, no, those are gross. I don't want those. Where is my ramen? Samyang, Korean noodles. Where are the noodles? Where are my Korean noodles? Okay, I guess they don't have everything, so you're gonna have to do that. You can also drop Amazon links in here sometimes too. That also works. So, yeah. That's how all of this works. But if you're unsure, you can always just go right to the main throne page, right to the actual wish list. And there we go. Oh, some of your orders have issues. I'll have to resolve that after stream. I'll be glad I've actually checked on that. But like, these are the things I've actually said, yeah, this would be really useful for me. So if anybody does want to contribute to any of this stuff, I will eventually buy it on my own. But I figured, you know, hey, somebody throws $10 down on something, it just helps me out. Yeah. All right. So that's all I got to say about Throne. Oh my god, I was literally just buying hockey for real. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm very excited about it. I found it at a niche candy store. The peanut butter soda was pretty horrible. I'll still try it. If you send it to me, I'll still try the peanut butter soda. If anybody sends me anything, I'll make YouTube shorts out of it. Send me the things you want me to try. If anybody needs help setting anything up to, Ferret, open up a thread inside of my Discord. Like, you know where it says all the fun stuff? Open up a thread there and do, like, Throne, like, help or FAQ or something, and then tag me in there. That's going to be the easiest way for me to help everybody going forward, like, communicating with me. Like, I brought it up earlier, like, the DMs. I'm getting lost in my DMs. People are getting left on red. Information's getting missed. Poor Dark Raven has asked me for, like, 2 weeks now to add me to my Proton drive so that they can send me music that they've been making. And because of, like, my poor management of my direct messages, I have left them on red for, like, 2 weeks and never followed up on that. So, like, that's why I'm like, I've got to change this. Like, I can't be, like, getting lost in individual direct messages anymore. So like, the server is the way to go from now on. That's where I'm going to be. That's where I'm going to be trying to communicate with everybody going forward, just so things don't get lost anymore. And there's more eyes on it. So if somebody like pops in and looks at this and be like, Rain, you never followed up on this. It's just easier because there's more people involved. And right, like, I'm not always the best resource for information. Like, I know some people are like, oh, Rain's already done it, so, like, she must be the expert. I'm not always the expert. In fact, sometimes I'm extremely wrong about my advice. So it's always good to have somebody go, wait a second, Rain, that's not actually how it is. It's actually this way. Like, because I could definitely be wrong about something and giving you bad advice. It's always good to have, like, a third party, like, go over information. Rain, when I DM'd you, you immediately responded, what do you mean? Don't check DMs? That was like a week or so ago. I've just shifted over like the past 4 days, trying to get like more and more and more into the server. Because like I said, like, so the way I described it is like, I was waking up every morning and I kid you not, I'd wake up to like 25 to 35 notifications in my Discord from like individual people, right? And it'll only be like 1 or 2 messages from each person, right? And it could be something like just casual, hi, hello, maybe they'll send me like a cute picture or something, right? But like, it's only 1 or 2 messages from that one person, right? But on my side of it, it's so many notifications and it's so hard to get through. And it's a lot, and I'm constantly just bouncing between conversation to conversation to conversation and trying to triage them and go, okay, is this important? Do I need to respond to this right now? Is this like something that like, should I further this conversation? It would just be easier if we all just chatted in the server. Please, please. It would make my life so much easier. Things will get so much less lost and confused. You know, here's the thing too, like when I started, I was like, oh, it'll be fine, right? Like people can DM me if they want to. And I'm learning like really quickly why YouTubers turn that off. And like, here's the thing, 99% of the people who message me from my server, like as a direct message, have nothing but the best of intentions or just want to say hi or something like that. There are still 1% of people who add me and do not have those intentions in mind. Those are also the other reason why I'm turning it off. Because I do get those messages, and those messages are gross, and they're not fun, and I don't want to deal with it anymore. It's really bad. It's obnoxious. People really have no chill sometimes. And some people like to be fake nice and pretend that they're going to be your friend when they're really not. So, yeah, I'm turning all of that off for that reason too, because that's very stressful, and I don't need the extra stress, especially when I can just hit the off button and not have to deal with it anymore. And if they say something like that in my servers, well, then my moderators can help catch it and we'll clean it up there. It happens though, right? Like, I mean, it's the same thing. Like, you can't get rid of the like, it's on YouTube, right? Like, I'm never not going to be in a position where I don't get transphobic comments. It's just part of being a trans girl on YouTube. People are going to leave transphobic comments. It happens. It's just something that I have to deal with. The best thing I can do is have a good policy in place for how to deal with it and just move on with my life. And so that's kind of like what I'm doing there. So I'm adjusting and just getting everybody on board with like getting into the Discord server. Because if that's where I'm going to be, that's the best place to get a hold of me. Somebody who has almost always put a car's worth of money towards the channel. I deserve DM rights. Just kidding. A small car. Oh my goodness. At this point, Charlie. You know, you wouldn't be wrong. But no, it's, and like I said, like it wasn't a problem until it like became a problem. And like, that's the thing too. I can't describe like how it happened, but it just like over like, I want to say like the past 4 weeks. The past 4 weeks is really where it escalated. Before it was like kind of like I was complaining a little bit about it, but I could get through it. Like maybe if I spent like an hour getting caught up on my direct messages, I'd be fine. But then it's like turned into an hour to 2 hours, then like 3. And then, like, next thing I know, I'm, like, spending hours a day just going through my messages, trying to remember things, trying to, like, who did I talk to about what? Like, what was this thing that we were supposed to be doing? Like, it becomes this huge mess very quickly. So it's, like, it's not even really about, like, the bad things. More it's just, like, it's so disorganized, and it's not a great way to, like, run your YouTube channel. It's really not. Like, especially, like, when I'm in the Discord and we can have threads about it and have open conversations and like really work together as a community to do things together. And I think that brings you all and brings more involvement into the stuff that we're making for the channel anyways, which I like more of. Like, how awesome would it be when we all watch a video and if 2 or 3 of you are like, oh yeah, I know about that topic. Here, let me contribute some information to it. That's awesome. I would rather do that anyways. So I don't know. Those are my thoughts on it. Sucks getting transphobic comments, but to be honest, I used to it. At this point, I am too. I just joke, and I'm just like, you know what? We're gonna send them to the shadow realm. We'll never see them again. It's actually pretty satisfying. It's like, you know, hey, thanks for letting me know you're a giant douchebag. See you never. Bye. It's just a volume thing, really. And like, that's the thing. Like, I can manage it like when it's in the Discord server because it's all in one spot, right? And I can bounce between the different threads and it's all there and people are participating. So it's not just on me to respond to something. Like, for example, if we're talking about Luanti and I don't have the time right there to like answer that question, well, maybe Lemon Zest will answer that question, or Dark Raven knows something about Luanti too and might be able to like provide some insight. And it just helps me too, because then I can jump into the conversation as well and be like, oh yeah, this is all great, you know? Yeah, you like the way I said that? I also like the word douche nozzle. Douche nozzle's a funny word for me. I like to use that one pretty often. I'm like, well, huh, look at that douche nozzle over there. Just spraying douche everywhere. Dude, I have so many different variations on that. Like, which one do you want? So, like, douche nozzle. I think douche nozzle's a good one. It's uncommon, so kind of like people pay a little more attention to that one when you say it. No, Raven, you are not, just so you know. That is definitely not you. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I'm probably gonna go here in a couple of minutes. I gotta get some food in me. It's already getting close to 12 o'clock. I find it ironic and very funny that, like, we're only doing these chatting live streams for, like, what, half the time that I did the Vox Libre live stream. We've got more people here chatting with me and more people viewing this particular one. I don't know. I always find that funny. Like, a lot of people are like, yeah, I really want to watch you play games, and then like we'll do those streams, and then they do really well. They do really well. I'm not complaining. What I'm saying though is the streams where we don't do anything, we just talk about random crap randomly for like 45 minutes to like 2 hours. For some reason, super popular as well. That is what takes me by surprise, is because there's no point to any of this. These streams aren't titled anything relevant. We're not talking about anything relevant. We're just talking about random stuff that people bring up in the community, and maybe I'll answer some questions or go over some stuff that I want to go over, but like, I don't know. I don't understand why these are so popular. I'm happy for it though. I'm glad that everybody's having a great time. I love opening up iFunny to see a K. Oh jeez. It really spices up my day. That's part of why I stopped using Reddit. Like, I would open up like some of the memes too. Like, have you gone to like some of the trans girl memes subreddits? Because they get really depressing. Like, some of these aren't even memes, they're just sad. They're just people just posting their depression in meme format, and I'm like, oh god, this isn't helping me. This isn't even funny or clever. This is just like people being sad and posting in like a creative way. I call these streams coffee time with Rain. Ooh, I like that, cat. Your head is, you've got your head in the right spot here. You've got it in a better position than mine, because my brain's only like half active right now. But hey, that's par for the course for this channel. Blue Sky is going like Twitter. I'm not a huge fan of Blue Sky just because it's not fun. That's why I go with Sharky. Sharky makes the Fediverse fun. Oh, that's okay. Migrations happen. That's actually the entire point of me advertising the Fediverse, is like, hey, if you want to migrate your profile from A to B, that's why you sign up for something like the Fediverse, right? Like, if you signed up originally at transfem.social and you're like, I don't like transfem.social anymore, I'm going to go to Lethal Lava Land, right? Well, guess what? You can move your profile and all your followers come with you. That's like the core feature of the Fediverse. That is why I love it so much, because I am not beholden to any particular one place. I get to choose where I platform my social media presence. And that's like one of the best features of Sharky. Why do we always get me talking about this stuff? Like, you know, once you get me on the Sharky thing, like, I'm not going to shut up about it. We're just going to keep going for hours. We could dress the cafe up like a tea room, maybe have some silly anime cat person waitstaff. Ooh, that would be fun. Oh, we could have a cat girl cafe. Rainy's cat girl cafe, I like it. Where everyone's a cat girl. In fact, if you're not a cat girl, you can't work here. No, I'm just kidding, that's discrimination. You can't discriminate against the non-cat girls, right? It's like, hey, our cat girl cafes equal employment, that's why we have puppy girls too. Okay, so we gotta have a cat girl cafe, and every girl in the cafe has to be named Luna. Every single one of them. It's like, hi, here's your waitress, her name is Luna. And then we also have our bartender over there, her name is Luna. And, oh, you already met the girl who seated you. Her name is also Luna. My name is Luna. I know everybody, like 90% of the girls I've met are named Luna. Everybody picks the name Luna. It's everywhere. You know, one of the first like necklaces I got recommended when I was like shopping for like trans girl stuff was like a moon necklace, and I'm like, God damn it, it's because of the name Luna. I guarantee you that's why this necklace is so popular, is because of the name Luna. Like, Amazon hasn't even fully figured out I'm a trans girl, and that was like their first recommendation. It's like, would you like this pretty moon necklace with a trans flag on it? It's like, my name's not Luna, my name's Rain. You have a raindrop necklace with a trans flag on it? A fox girl. Ooh, a fox cafe. Ooh, I like that. That sounds like fun. Am I the outliner for wanting to be named Paige when transitioning? No, well, you know, honestly, as long as you don't pick Luna or some variation of it, you are the outlier. Anybody who doesn't pick the name Luna is the outlier. I don't understand it too. I mean, Luna's a very pretty name, but I don't know. I don't know. Somebody explain it to me. Why does everybody like the name Luna so much? I'm the most basic person, Charlie. I have literally posted proof on my social media account yesterday that I am the most basic. I am the most basic. I have proof. I've never seen anybody named Charlotte before I joined Fetty. I told you, like, I love that name, Charlotte. Well, I love the name Charlotte because of the movie I watched growing up, Charlotte's Web. That was, like, one of my favorites. With Wilbur. And, you know, Charlotte helped Wilbur so much. Hey, look, I'm Wilbur. And you're Charlotte, and you're guiding me along and spelling things out for me, just like in the movie. Right? Because I'm not smart enough to figure it out on my own. So you've literally gotta spell it out for me. Just like the movie. This is great. This works on so many levels. See, Charlotte, it was meant to be. Then I need something a bit less I'm transitioning. See, like, I'm trying to find, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out, like, my fashion. I tried something on yesterday. Like, a combination of, like, a tank top and, like, a sweater. But I like, showed it to somebody, and they're like, yeah, that looks pretty terrible, Rain. You're really bad at this. Like, I know. I don't know what combination of clothes to put together. Like, I know you're supposed to do, like, one solid and one pattern. And, like, there are rules. I don't really understand them very well. And then, like, somebody was like, well, now you're dressed too fancy with too casual, so now you look confusing. And it's like, well, I don't know. I thought it looked nice, but, like, I guess I'm wrong. I don't know. I really need to practice this. I also need to get a makeup tutorial, too. I've been figuring it out on my own, but, like, there's a shop nearby. I guess they do, like, makeup lessons. I just gotta go and get that done. Well, I've already told the story of my name origin like a bajillion times. So we're already aware of the Rain lore regarding Rain's name. I have no fashion sense. Yeah, neither do I. I never had it, ever, even when I was cis. Like I didn't know how to dress myself. I just like threw things on, and I was just like, yeah, this is considered acceptable by society standards. So we'll wear this today. Ray, tell the story again about how I figured out my name. Really? Okay, fine. All right. So like, this is like, there's a couple of different origins for the name, right? The first one is my sister came out as trans a long time ago, and she had already picked the name. She picked the name Ember, but like obviously that was years and years and years and years ago, and I didn't even know I was going to be trans like in the future. So, but just keep that in the back of your mind. So like that's like a really strong consideration for me. So like fast forward, obviously, like God, it has to be like 7-8 years now, right? God, maybe even longer than that, right? And I'm finally like, it's post accident. I'm going through like my own like exploratory phase too. And I'm like not even sure if I want to come back to YouTube, right? Like I'm like figuring all these things out in my life, and I come across the game Needy Streamer Overload. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but the main character of that game, her name is Ame, but the Japanese word for Ame can mean either candy or it can mean rain. And in fact, inside the game too, they even say like, oh yeah, oh, I tell everybody my name's Candy, but my name is actually Rain. So that's actually like where I got the idea like for the name initially, and then circle back to the actual like transition part. I needed to pick my name, and in combination of not only Ame being my favorite character of like all time, but then because my sister picked the name Ember, I was like, oh my gosh, the name Rain is like perfect. It's literally perfect for me. Like it's meant to be. Like not only is this like my favorite character, but like it's reflective to my sister's own name, and like it just fits. It's perfect, right? Like you can't deny it. And like even the picture I was drawing had a rainy background on it, so I was just like, and I didn't even know that I was going to pick that name when I drew the rain in the background. I just drew it because like it was kind of a somber and sad drawing. So let me pull it up real quick. The original rain drawing that I did. Hold on, I have it in my drawing gallery. So I hadn't even picked the name. I was working on this drawing. I didn't even know that I was going to pick the name Rain. By the time I was done with the drawing, that's when I had like come to like terms on like what I wanted to name myself. But where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Hey, there I am. So this was the drawing I did, and I started to add the rain in the background, and then that's when I was like, oh yeah, definitely, definitely Rain. Rain is the right name for me. And then I wrote my name for the first time in the bottom corner of this drawing, and that's how I got the name. Yes, I drew it. Yes, I wasn't even sure what to name myself. Like I knew my egg was cracking, and I knew I needed a picture to represent myself. And that's how I came up with all of this. Yeah, but like, oh, this drawing. I worked so hard on this drawing, even though it's not a great drawing, but I was so stressed out and I was going through like so many emotions. Like I pressed too hard on the paper. I ended up hurting my wrist because I drew too hard when I was drawing this because I was just like very emotional. You can kind of tell the line works a little weird. Do you want to buy my art? Yeah, of course. I have a website where I sell like, and like that's the thing too. Like I've always wanted to sell prints of my work, but like people don't tell me what they want, right? Here's the thing. I don't mind selling my drawings, and I'll sell them cheap too. I'll sell cheap copies of them. I'll make them really affordable so everybody who wants a copy of one of my drawings in their home can get a printed copy. I have no problem doing that. I just need to know what you want to buy. What do you want in your home? I will put any of my drawings up for sale on my website. I'll make them as cheap as I can possibly afford to make them so that you can purchase a printed copy for yourself of like print, like poster-ish quality, and you can have it. I just need to know. I just need to know what you want. I want big posters. Like I said, I can even put them on canvases too. Like there are a lot of options, but I just need to know which ones. So if you go into my drawing gallery, in the Discord, which is where I am currently. So like, actually, yeah, so here. So like, just reply to one of the drawings and just be like, I like this one, right? So it's just like, go here, hit the reply button and just be like, hey, Rain, I would really like to have a copy of this on your shop, right? Let me know, and I will take care of it from there. And the same thing with like anything else. If you come up with like a goofy merchandise idea, like I'm not opposed to that. Like just let me know. Like I don't know what to do with any of this stuff. And I don't want to sell things that just seem like gimmicky and stupid. Right? Like the stupid cell phone case I have up on it. Like who's gonna buy that? Like, I don't know. I just made that because I didn't know what to put on the shop. I would really like to just put things that people are interested in, either for like a meme or just because they think it's cool or whatever. It's like I really don't want to I don't know. I don't want to make it like seem like it's cash grabby, you know? Like that's like the thing I don't ever want to do. I want there to be heart or fun or some kind of soul involved in it, not just like a soulless cash grab, right? It's like, hey, I slapped my face on this thing, buy it from me. That's like the last thing I ever want to do, ever, with anything that I do. Yes, put some purpose and thought into it. Okay, so for example, like the cup on the website, that was an idea me and one of my other friends who's an artist came up with. And they're like, oh, that would be really fun if you that's my alarm to stop streaming. That's also my medication alarm, so it's dual purpose. So we're gonna have to wrap this up in a second, but oh crap, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, so the cup on my website, the dress will change colors depending on what drink you put in it. So you put a red drink in there, my dress is red. You put a blue drink in there, my dress is blue. You put coffee in there, well, now I've got a tan dress, right? And as you drink, the dress like slowly changes back to clear. It's really cool. All I did was just cut the dress out and just like, now it's just like an empty part of it, but I don't know. I thought it was a fun idea. It's more than just a stupid drinking cup, you know? It's got some purpose and fun to it, so I thought it would be fine. Oh, screenshot, yes. That's what we meant. Alright, so as I mentioned, it's time to wrap it up. We've been going for like almost another hour and a half. So, listen, I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I will get another Vox Libre live stream scheduled. For those who have not gotten the update, we are still doing all the games that we were planning to do before. We're just doing them one at a time, that I can cut together like a gameplay video when we're all done with the game. Vox Libre, we are inside of the Nether, right? So all we've got to do is we've got to get blaze rods, we've got to get the ender pearls, we've got to find the end portal frame and beat Vox Libre, and we're done. So probably 3 or 4 more live streams for that, and then we're gonna pick a new game. Probably Kenshi, and then probably Vintage Story after that. But we will get to all the games that we said that we were gonna play. I just want to do them one at a time, and I want to be able to make like a 45-minute video of the live streams showing us like either beating the game or getting to where we wanted to, whatever goal we set up in the game from now on. And it's just going to be easier, and I think it's just going to be more fun for everybody on the channel. So just a reminder, that's like the direction we're going with the live streams from now on. All right, and like obviously before I go these days, like it's super important to me to make sure that I always thank everybody who's been so supportive on the channel recently. So as you can see here, we've got 2 scrolling lists now of not only all of our super generous Ko-Fi supporters, but our YouTube channel members as well. So if you're somebody who has recently contributed to not only helping me get an awesome new wheelchair, which will be coming in a couple of weeks, but just wanted to support this content in this channel from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you. Your individual contributions are what help keep my dreams alive and help improve the quality of the content that we all enjoy. But with all of that out of the way, thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope everyone out there has a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.